And one time I was
That's it, huh?
broke and I needed a man to supply all of my needs for the free. So I downloaded BLK. So I'm like, what you got in the bag? You got something to smoke? Like, where my drink at type shit. This man pulls out a bling.
So you invited strangers over to bring you a plate of food and they can have their way with you. Okay, got it. I just want to make sure I understand where this story is going. Let me know in the comments. Do you feel comfortable giving your address out to a complete stranger that you've never met over the internet? Welcome back, Motivation Nation. It's your host, Air Gordon. We're back for you. And y'all know what we do here. We react and we jump in the comments and we keep the conversation going. So listen, I'm not going to belabor the intro. We're going to get right into this nonsense. So this is supposed to be a dating horror story from what the email said that was sent to me. So we're going to take a look at this thing and take a listen, and we're going to jump down and see what's going on. With no further ado, let's get into this.
When I was broke, I used to talk to men online,
Mm,
and I would invite them over, and I would make them bring a bottle and bring something for me to smoke, and
mm,
probably a pack of cigarettes on top of that, and
mm.
maybe something to eat. And one time I was
That's it, huh?
broke, and I needed a man to supply all of my needs for
Mm,
the free.
mm.
So I downloaded BLK, and I started talking to this man, and I was like, "You want to smoke?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Cool, bring something to smoke and bring some liquor."
That's what's going on out here in 2026. I just had to stop and ask. I don't know. Okay, let's set her going. I just had to ask that question.
This was like my normal spill. Like I always did this. So I gave the man my address. He pulls up like an hour later. He comes at my house. He has his backpack with him. I'm thinking in the backpack he got the liquor, he got the puff, all of that. So I'm like, what you got in the bag? You got something to smoke? Like where my drink at type shit. This man pulls out a bling, a Michael Myers tool. Let's just call it that. A big silver shiny Michael Myers tool.
Okay, so he pulled a knife out. I don't know why she couldn't say it. He pulled out a Michael Myers knife. I mean, so this has been your routine to invite random strangers over to your house so that they can bring you something to eat, smoke, and drink? I don't know about y'all, but it just seems easy to me to just go get a job. You're playing a dangerous game with your life just to get the necessities of life. Eating, well, okay, I take that back. That's not the necessities because alcohol and cigarettes, that's not the necessities. But food, that's the necessities of life. So you invited strangers over to bring you a plate of food and they can have their way with you. Okay, got it. I just want to make sure I understand where this story is going. Now, this guy showed up with a knife, a Michael Myers length knife. I guess he probably had the mask in there too. But anyway, let's let her continue. Hey, man, I just feel like it's just easy to get a job. But anyway, let's let her continue.
And I'm playing it cool as a cucumber, bitch. I was like, why you bring that? He was like, oh, I didn't know if this was a setup. I didn't know if you was going to try to yada, yada, yada. And I was like, no, I ain't trying to set you up. He was like, okay, well, I did bring something to smoke, but we got to get some wraps. And I'm like, oh, all right, bet. Like, we can go to the Chinese store up the corner and get some wraps. You got to walk with me, though. He like, all right. So I put my shoes on and I grabbed my house keys. He like, so where the store at? I'm like, oh, it's just right up the corner. I'm like, bring your bag though, because I don't want you thinking that I took something or something missing, and bring your stuff with you. So he like, you right, you right. So he grabs his bag and I grab the keys and I open the door, right? He goes down the steps in front of me. So I'm behind him, right? He opens the front door and he's like looking around and was like, which way? And I grabbed the handle to the front door and I slammed that motherfucker shut and I locked both locks. And then I ran upstairs into my apartment and was like, yo, that man was going blank, blank. He was going to poke holes in me, bitch. Cause why the fuck, like, the first thing you do, mind you, my apartment was teeny tiny, bitch. The boogeyman ain't hiding nowhere in this motherfucker. There's nowhere for him to hide. The first thing this man did when he closed the door behind him was pull out a fucking knife.
Yeah, there's a guy you don't know. This is a stranger you met off the internet that you gave the address to your home and invited him in because you were hungry. When your stomach started growling, you stopped thinking. And this is what happens when you stop thinking. You put your life on the line. Anything could happen from that point. All over a bite to eat. Hey man, you can't see. Listen, this content just makes itself up. You don't have to work that hard to find ridiculous content because people are writing their own crazy stories every day, all day long. That's why I get so many emails and got more videos than I even have time to react to because of people like this. This is insane. How do you even feel safe letting people you don't know? How do you feel safe giving your address to complete strangers over the internet? I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do you feel comfortable down in the let me know in the comments. Do you feel comfortable giving your address out to a complete stranger that you've never met over the internet? I don't know. Y'all let me know. But let's let her finish. She's almost done with this nonsense. This was complete nonsense.
He had plans on using that knife on me, bitch, but I played it cool, bitch. And that was the last time that I tried to use a man to get my motherfucking puff puff and get my liquor. Well, I mean, I was a broke bitch. I got money now. But I use men differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not giving up the low. I use men differently now. But yeah, close on me, bitch. When I was
I see you still haven't learned your lesson. I was about to commend you and say, hey, you learned from that. But now you went ahead and backtracked and said, I use men differently now. So yeah, you haven't learned your lesson. I guess you're gonna have to get near death before you actually change your ways completely. How about you stop using men completely? Just stop using them, right? Stop using people. Just be genuine, be a good person, and you'll attract good people. But you're attracting what you're throwing out there, and that's why you're getting Michael Myers showing up right off the Halloween set, looking for you, lurking on apps. And as long as you want to use men, you're going to find men that want to use women. So you two are made for each other. So hopefully, hopefully we don't see another video with you on a t-shirt because you want to continue to use men. So I hope that you learn your lesson and we're not getting to somebody else telling us a story time about you with you on a t-shirt in the background. But anyway, hey man, let me know what you guys thought about this video because this is utter nonsense. Hey man, stop giving your address out to complete strangers. And if you need something to eat, just go ahead and get yourself a job. It's a lot safer. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.